Hello my little Brushflies, welcome back to my channel Brushfly MUA. I'm Mercedes and I'm the face behind Brushfly MUA, and if you're new, please remember to hit that subscribe button. If you're not, hi, hello. And excuse the voiceover today, I'm not feeling 100%, but I really wanted to play with this makeup because I was so excited, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. So I got some of the Revolution and Simpsons Treehouse of Horror collection. I got the Bart, or you know, Raven Bart palette. It just says mini eyeshadow palette on the back. And I got the Homer, or Donut Head Homer lipstick and lip gloss. Honestly, I'm feeling proper pants, so doing this is a bit of a struggle because I can't get my words out. But this is such a cute little palette. The packaging is actually really sturdy and looks really cute. I actually really like the small design of this. It has 8 shades, a mixture of mattes, metallics and even sequiny sort of shades. And I was really drawn to this colour story, but the shade Zombie was the reason I bought this palette. If you know me, I love zombies and horror movie zombies, so of course I had to get this palette just because of that shade. Why not? Then of course we have the lip kit, which includes a brownie nude lipstick and a sort of slightly brown tinted gloss. They look really cute, cannot wait to use them and try them. Sip of coffee. So I want to use the eyeshadow palette first, so I need to go in and prime my eyes. I'm just going to use my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Primer. No, concealer. Honestly, words, mouth, brain, definitely not communicating together today. I really like using this concealer because I know it works and it will grab pigment. So, eyes are primed. I'm now going to quickly swatch the palette just so we can see what it all looks like. So yeah, swatches really nicely. I like the mixture of shades. So the first one is the Raven. Then we have Monkey's Paw, Hell to Pay, Nevermore, Eel Pie, Unearthly, Zombie and Gravestone. So I do like the mixture of colours in here. Monkey's Paw, I really like the look of. It reminds me of a shade from a Kylie Cosmetics palette I used to have. So that's the first shade I'm going to dip into and use. Fringes out the way, see, that was magic. So it picks up really nicely on the brush and it does actually apply really nicely. It's got so much pigment in it and it's a creamy kind of texture. It's not powdery. The only thing is, because it is quite darkly pigmented, I think I might get a bit of fallout. There's a little bit of kickback in the pan, but nothing too horrendous. Yeah, as you can see, applies really nicely. And yeah, I'm just having quite a lot of fun. And I was hoping it was going to make me feel a bit better as well. Like, you know, if you do your makeup and it makes you feel a bit better when you feel down or poorly. And I keep putting the damn thing in front of my face, so I'm sorry about that. Next I went in with Hell to Pay, or 2P, and this is like a red shade, like a really dark maroon red, and it applies really stunning. It's got so much pigment in there, but I do have to say it has some sparkles in there. It's a bit like a sequiny shade. It reminds me of a shade from the Tati Beauty palette, which is like a red sequin shade, but this one's better. I actually really love the Tati Beauty palette, so don't think I'm slagging it off, but there was one shade in there that did not work for me, and it was this kind of colour and it was a sequin shade and I didn't like it, but this one works really well. Again, I'm noticing a slight bit of fallout, so I've gone back in with Monkey's Paw just to try and blend it a little bit, and then I'm going back in with Hell to Pay just to make sure I've got that pigment still there. So yeah, so far so good. Now I'm going to go in with Zombie, which was the shade I bought the palette for. So I'm just going to use my finger today. I could have dampened it down to make it a bit brighter and a bit more vibrant, but actually I felt it applied really well with just the finger. This shade did have a lot of fallout though. This literally, in a minute you will see, my face looks decorated underneath with the amount of eyeshadow that has fallen out. But I think it's quite a crumbly, shimmery texture. But it's not an awful shimmer, like it works. It actually looks really pretty on the eye. And even my husband commented on how nice my eyeshadow looked today. So yes, be warned, there is fallout with this palette, but it's usable, it's buildable, it's workable. You're just going to need to do your base makeup afterwards. So I really like this shade. So I'm just going to go back in with that first shade again and just sort of tidy that up a little bit. Then back in with the Held to Pay. And the brushes I'm using today are my Makeup Obsession ones. I have to say I love these. So they are a mixture that I've got out of calendars, I got out of the Mood gift set. But I really love these brushes, they're stunning. So yeah, I'm just gently blending it all together now in the hopes that I can make a beautiful eye look. So next up I'm going in with the Raven, and I wanted to do like an eyelinery look, but it is a shimmery black, so it didn't really work how I wanted it to. So in a sec I end up going in with Gravestone, which is also a blackish shade which has slight shimmer pigments in, but it's not as shimmery as the Raven. But then I end up mixing the two together and it does actually make a nice sort of eyelinery shadow. I don't think they work as well as they could do, but maybe they would work better as an actual like eyeshadow. Like if I was to use it how it's meant to be as an eyeshadow, maybe on like the outer corner in the crease, make a smoky eye. Maybe they would perform a lot better. I will have to have another play around and do a different eye look with it. But mixed together they do actually make a nice sort of dark eyeliner, which my husband was actually kind of shocked about. He was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that with eyeshadow. I thought you actually had to have an eyeliner. So yeah, it does work. You can use it like that. And sorry, I have put the damn thing in front of my face again. I'm too busy looking at the TV at the same time. That is the trouble with doing it downstairs, is when there's distractions, I'm too busy looking around and taking in the world. So blame Steph's packed lunch, because that's what was on the telly. So yeah, I'm just trying to blend it out a bit more and then create that sort of winged look. Coffee again. Then I'm going back in with a bit of Zombie just on like the brow bone. Now on this eye it goes a bit crazy, but on the other eye it actually looks really fine. I think I had a bit too much on my brush, and as you can see sort of like around my socket it looks really like I've gone over the top, but I can clean that up. Then I'm going back in with Held to Pay and just going under my lash line. If I would just move the damn thing out of the way so you could see. But yeah, it's a stunning red shade. I actually really like this. Monkey's Paw, Held to Pay, Zombie, and another shade in a minute called Nevermore are my favourites out of this palette. So I went in with Nevermore, which is a nice icy white inner corner highlight shade. It's actually really stunning. It's really pigmented and really gives a nice glow. So as you can see, there is a lot of fallout, and it kind of looks like I've got freckles because of the fallout. But do you know what? I'm not mad at fallout from palettes. Like if they work and create a nice eye look and I can just tidy it up and make it look good, I don't mind, but I like to mention it. So here is the finished eye look. I have just used my Maybelline Sky High mascara. I'm really impressed with this little palette. Yes, a bit messy. The black shades took a bit of work, but you know what? I'm really happy with the look I have come up with. It's a really nice autumny, October, Halloween eye look. Really impressed with it. Zombie, I do actually really like. Yes, it's a bit messy, but It's a nice shade. Maybe next time I will use some setting spray to see how vibrant I can get it, but using just your finger, it's nice. The black shades I did have to mix together to create that eyelinery look, but actually it's come out fine. I didn't use the two shades in the middle, Eel Pie and Unearthly. I will have to try and use them next time in another look. I'll try and film another look using this palette so you can see maybe a little range, maybe like 1 week, one palette, but maybe not, I don't know. Absolutely love that. So next up is the lipstick and the lip gloss. So these are the Donut Head Homer. They actually smell really nice, a bit like Kylie Cosmetics, which I'm going to mouth in a minute. And they swatch really nicely. Well, the liquid lip swatches really nicely. The gloss, I do have to admit, you can't really see when it shows up. It's just like a clear gloss, but its undertone does have like a slight syrupy colour. So yeah, it's just like a clear gloss, which is fine. So I'm going to put the clear gloss on first, then wipe it off, then try the lipstick, just because I want to see what it looks like beforehand. So it's actually got a really nice, smooth, moussey texture to it, which is not horrible. It's actually quite nice. It's different because it's not sticky. Sticky glosses are nice, they can look stunning, but they can get really annoying. But this is nice, moussey feel. So next I'm going in with the lipstick. They don't have separate names, both of them on the bottom have Donut Head Homer. So this is an absolute gorgeous autumn shade. I don't even know how to describe the colour. Like, I want to say like a mauvey hot chocolate, if that makes any sense. And I completely muck it up in a minute and like annihilate my lips, and I didn't apply it very well, but it's actually a really nice shade. I really like it. I have actually tried it with the gloss, which you will see in a minute, but I have to say I think look wise I prefer it more matte than with the gloss. So what I'm doing now, I actually prefer the look of it, but in a minute when I add the gloss it doesn't look too bad. It just gives it another sort of dimension. I'm just sort of trying to fix the bottom lip because I went over my lip line, like way over my lip line. So I'm trying to have a look in the mirror behind my phone to see what it actually looks like. I think it looks okay. Texture again is quite nice. That sort of moussey feel. It's nice, it's not too heavy, I like it. Even though my face would say otherwise. Moody, ill, miserable cowbag. But yeah, I'm going to go over the top with some gloss. And the gloss actually smells really sweet. It's really, really nice. So my overall thoughts, I love the eyeshadow palette. I'm really happy with my eye look today. Really autumny, really Halloweeny. I love it. I love the indentations as well of like some of the characters on some of the shades. Great. I really like this. The packaging is gorgeous too. The lip gloss or lip kit collection, I'm really happy with. I really like the shades. They are actually stunning and gorgeous, and I would definitely wear them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.